Good morning, Lockwood Lions. I hope everyone's having a great start of the day. It's the end of our third week of school and things are going fantastic. I want to talk to you a little bit about today character. And so the ideas behind this video, this is probably one that I've thought about the most in the past probably a week or so about how I want to do this. And I saw an opportunity the other day when they were actually working on the gym, the main gym for the high school, pouring that slab. And it got me thinking about how much work is going into that floor that no one will ever see. They started at 3 o'clock in the morning, turning lights on, had cement trucks coming through there. 30 plus trucks came through and dumped cement into that gym. And then the amount of work and machinery and stuff that they use in there, it was amazing. So they had what's called a power screed. It's a big thing you ride on that helps level the cement, all GPS based, making sure that floor is as close to flat as possible. And then they had these guys riding around on power trowels, smoothing that thing out so there's no bumps or ridges or anything like that going on, because it's important that in a gym floor it is amazingly flat. Then I got to think about even more, all that work that they've done in there, no one will ever see. So you've got this is a CTE floor. I wanted to go to the main gym, but it's very dark in there right now. And so this is a CTE floor. And so this is a little bit smaller scale of what they did, but it's the same exact process. They were out in here with a big power screed, again, making sure things were precisely level. And then with the big power trowels, smoothing everything out. And you can't see it. You cannot see any of the work that has gone underneath. Actually, underneath this floor, there's another system that you cannot see. It's the sleeper system of plywood and some spacers and stuff that they put underneath there to help the floor have a nice bounce and protect it and stuff like that. Our high school students, they had the opportunity of being able to sign the floor before we laid down the plywood floor part, before we laid down this final floor. And this is just the very first coat of varnish that's on here. There's a ton more work that goes on to this. And so you're probably thinking, okay, Mr. Klasner, you've been talking for 2 minutes and we have no idea what you're thinking about. So my thought is this: what things are you doing that no one sees to make you a better person? Are you going home at night? Are you working on your homework? Are you an athlete that goes out on an extra run or does an extra workout to make themselves better? Are you a singer who takes your music home and you're practicing because you want to be the best member of the band that you can possibly be to help out the rest of the band? What are you doing that other people can't see? I know, Mr. Vanderbeck and I were talking, and he talked about character being the things that you do when no one else is looking. And I think that's a pretty good description about that. We have a struggle, I think, sometimes with using appropriate language. Are you surrounding yourself when you're by yourself with movies or videos or whatever the case may be, music, of things that maybe has language that you really probably shouldn't be using? Stuff like that may kind of rub some people raw that I'm saying what you should or shouldn't listen to. I'm just saying, if it's affecting you in a negative way, maybe it's something that you shouldn't be watching. Maybe it's not something you should be surrounding yourself with. So again, I guess, what are you doing to make yourself better when no one else is looking, so that final product that they see is the true character of who you are, and really even the true legacy of how you want to be remembered, and when people look back years from now. It's amazing what happens if you take care of things from the very beginning and you do a great job. You'll have an amazing basis. Going back to that gym floor, our goal is 50 years from now, you have kids or grandkids that are playing on that same exact floor that some of you play on. That's something that can very easily happen. Mr. Anderson and I, he and I went to the same high school. A number of years apart, 20 plus years apart, but played on the same floor. He played a lot better than I did, but again, it's just that same floor, and because it was taken care of and it was watched over and they did a good job with it, it lasts a long time. You know, this last summer, all of you have seen Sturdivant Gym. You know what that floor used to look like. It was in rough shape. And so sometimes we as people, we need a full refinishing and a reset to make sure that we're doing the best that we can do. So these are just some things to think about. I hope they're not too disjointed. Again, what are you doing behind the scenes to make yourself better that no one else will ever see? Thanks a lot. Have a great day.